Hi everyone, Keyless Entry here. Today I'm just doing a stock lock Sunday video. Didn't know which lock to pick, so actually started watching YouTube and I saw LPL's video, the lock picking Loy's video, where he had a master, and he picked a master, was a pro series, very similar to this one, but I think his was a concealed shackle one, and he was basically praising it, saying not all master locks are crap and stuff like that. And I totally agree, because I have a few very good quality, I think, master locks. This one here is hardened steel, 40mm. It's not the concealed shackle version. It's got a Boron alloy shackle. Yeah, it's got the master core there. I think this one contains spools, all spools, or four spools in one standard. But that's not the lock I'll be picking today. So I was going through my other master padlocks. My favourite format is a padlock, and came across this guy here. So this guy here is a master 930/6230, and it's got this kind of core in it. It's got the master edge core, which I believe is a restricted core, possibly, or X restricted. It's got controlled duplication. It's got a little picture of the keyway there, or very similar to the keyway. Sort of looks like ML, Master Locksmith, but yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's got some numbers on the back. So this one here is a 6-pinner, so it's got a fully populated core with some key control elements, as you can see there. So the first time I've seen anything like that on a master. Yeah, 6-pin, full of spools, and key control. So that's pretty cool. Just show the keyway. There it is. So it's not a terribly paracentric keyway, but it is a different one. I think it's the WP6 or W6P keyway from Master. So it's the only one I've got that has that keyway. Well, actually, recently I got did a trade with another Aussie, and I've got this Lotto that's got the same keyway. So now I have a Lotto with that keyway as well. So now I've got 4 different keyways of the 410. So thank you very much, Chiz Wizard. Very, very much. Thank you. All right, so I've had this for about 2 years. I got this very early in my picking sort of career, I guess, hobby. And this thing's got a hell of a sprung core. It's got very, very strong sprung core. Like it's just springs back like anything else. And it's got a dead shackle, 11mm shackle, hardened steel body. It is a master, but it's probably the best master that I have, really. All right, let's get to the vise and give it a pick. Now, this is ingrained in my brain, in my memory forever, because I actually broke picking this lock when I first got it. Like I said, this is probably one of my first 10 locks that I got, and I will try to show you why. So I'm going to use this tensioner here. It's the custom one from Down to Monkey. So it's a 1.2mm, so I can have total core control. You can see how much that core flops around. And it's not the kick, it's actually the core doing it too. It's probably about, half-half. So the core's got a fair bit of slop in there. Alrighty, and my favourite pick, the Lockout Buster. This is actually my second time doing this video, because when I did it a second ago, there was no sound. I don't know why, because I had the microphone plugged in, so I do apologise. Okay, let's get on with it. Enough jibber jabber. So you can see there, a lot of movement. So I just put light tension on there, and it feels like pin 1 is binding. So you can get counter rotation from that one. I think I might have slipped off it. No, overset it. Okay. Haven't picked this since about 2 seconds ago. Alright. Okay, so you get nice good counter of 1, 2. There you go. And then when you get to 3, you can push on that pin until all your picks break, and it won't give you any counter. So you have to give it manual counter rotation. So you actually have to spin the core counterclockwise while being very careful with your pick, and then you feel when that pin pops up, you've got to snap your tension back very quickly so you don't drop all the pins. And this is why this is a bit of a nasty lock for that reason. So 1 feels good, 2 is good, 3 feels good, 4, no, 4 feels good, okay, 5 doesn't give you any counter rotation either, so you've got to do it manually, again, okay, lost that set, okay, got it back, so you have to fully set 5, 6 down the back, okay, so you don't get any you only get a counter of the first 2 pins, and then you sort of got a manual counter rotation. I'm not sure why that is, but it's just this lock's character. I'm being nice. It's just lock's character. Alright, so I think I might have dropped 1 there. I can't be too sure. I don't want to overset it. I think I dropped 2. There we go. Definitely dropped 2. I think I might drop 1. Okay, there we go. Okay. So 1, 2. Okay, 3's dropped. So I've got to set 3 again. Okay. It's a nice set there. No, he still wants to give me more. Oh, and I overset 3 just then. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'll have to start again here. I do apologise. 1, 2. Okay, manual counter on 3. There we go. 4. 5 is really low. 5. Okay, nice. False set now. 6. Manual counter on 6. I think I set it there. Okay, nice. So still not open. Must have dropped something. 1 feels good. 2 feels good. 3 again. Second time 3's dropped. Got real careful this time. 3. 4, 5. Hung up on something here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, 3. I think 3 hasn't gone up high enough. 3. That was 4. Manual counter on 4. And we got it. So, a very devious pick, this one. Yes, broke some picks on this guy. Don't like him. Alright, vice away. Get a pinning tray. Got to show off my new pinning tray. This is by WMZ8, an Aussie Locksporter who printed me a custom tray. We did another bit of a trade. He printed me this awesome looking tray with my custom logo on there. And I just love it. Look at that. I had to show that off. Thanks, mate. Bloody awesome tray. Definitely my favourite tray now. Focus back down here. Alrighty. So, okay, we got not a Phillips, but a Torx 15. Yep. Like a lot of the Pro Series have. The Master Pro Series. There we go. Alright. The guts come out. And kick. Yeah, and the inside looks similar to an American or a Master Pro Series. Alright, lock there. So we'll lock it back up because we do have the key, and I'll show you guys the interactive element and how that works. Well, not interactive element, it's more of a key control element that just plug ball bearings in there. So yeah. So it's got cutouts on the key, so these ball bearings slip into there and allow you to turn the core. if you were to copy another key with the same warding, but without those two little drilled out bits there, you wouldn't be able to turn the core, because they would push out these detents into these grooves into the Bible housing, which would stop you from turning the core. So the first lock I've seen that's Master's done that, so I think that's an awesome thing. Alrighty, shim. Okay, here we go. Shim's in, follower. Go that way. Keeping's facing me. Right through. Get rid of shim. Okay, it's got ball bearings. There we go. You can see there, that's where the ball bearings sit. And when the key is out, or when the key is in, they retract into the body of the plug. And I'll show you in a second in the core, these two grooves on each side that allow for those ball bearings to sit in. There we go. So nothing special about the core except the key control. Okay. I believe it's got 5 spools and a serrated on top. Well, I believe I do know, because it's my second time doing the video. Alright. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I'm lacking sleep because our son is sick. He's got a cold, and yeah, sleep deprivation time for us parents. Got a spool in 1, spool in 2, spool in 3, spin around, okay, spool in 6, serrated in 5, which is a weird spot for it, but I think the Master 410s have a standard in number 5 too, so must be like a carryover sort of thing. I think it's either a serrated or standard in the 410s. Cannot remember right now. Alrighty, so let's get these organised in the right way. I want to show you guys the grooves in the core. So try to get some focus on here. And some light, so oh yeah, so you can see those, you can see a groove on each side. They look like little sidebar grooves. That's where the ball bearing would slot into. You can see one on this side, and there's another one on the other side. There we go. So one on this side and one on that side. So basically, if you put in a blank, it would push out the ball bearings on each side that sit in there. And even if you had the correct bitting and got all these pins to shear, it would not turn, because these ball bearings would pop out and sit in those grooves, and you would not be able to turn the core. And it's also an option for mastering as well. So you could have another key holder with the exact same bitting, but you know, different spots on the core and key. And yeah, it would not work the other lock, but it would work this one. So interesting. Not sure if that came out right, but never mind. Alright, I'll try to lean this in a little bit. There we go. Oh, geez, 14 minutes. Wow. So you can see all standing keep-ins. We've got 2 real short ones there and there. High lifts, and we've got these nice spools in 1 to 4. Got this serrated in 5. Another spool in 6, and there are your ball bearings. I seem to have lost one because there are 2 on each side. So yeah, anyway guys, that's it for me. I'm gonna get some rest. That was the Master 930/6230 with the Master Edge core. So not all Masters are bad. Anyway guys, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.